Hey everybody, I wanted to share with you some more thoughts from 50 Cent, famous rapper. His book is called Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter. This is from chapter 8. It's called Learning from Your L's. Mistakes are a fact of life. It is a response to the error that counts. That's a quote that he has up front from Nikki Giovanni. But before I do that, please make sure you like, subscribe, and message. I'm going to read this read aloud to you from his book. When asked toward the end of his life what had been the most important lesson in his journey, Honda pointed back to the moment he delivered the flawed pistons to Toyota. He had failed, but his determination to learn from his failure transformed him into a much more potent entrepreneur. Many people dream of success. To me, success can be achieved only through repeated failure and introspection, Honda said. In fact, success represents 1% of your work, which results only from the 99% that is called failure. Soichiro Honda's story really connects with me. I know how hard it was to accomplish what he did. A lot of people have great ideas. Only a small percentage of them have the passion and work ethic to actually follow through and pull it into motion. Of that select second group, every single one of them will still make a mistake or experience some sort of failure during the struggle to bring that idea to fruition. How that person responds to the failure is going to determine the outcome of their journey. Are they going to let it kill their passion? Is that perceived failure going to make them settle for something less risky, like a 9 to 5 working for someone else? Or will they experience a reaction to that obstacle that's even more severe? They might become so dejected that they go off the deep end and start drinking or getting high every day. Or they might get so stressed that they find God and walk away from it all. Those are the reactions that the majority of people, even the most driven, have when they encounter failure. Don't let yourself have that reaction. Approach failures the same way that Honda did, as a tool that can help you get things right the next time. We treat failure like the scariest thing out there, like it's Freddy Krueger, Pennywise, and Michael Myers rolled into one. Just mention his name and people start running. Don't look at failure as something you need to distance yourselves from. Try to embrace it instead. Wrap your hands around it and examine it. Believe that you can use it to rebuild your idea and take it to an even higher level than you'd originally conceived. That's the approach all true winners take. It's the attitude Honda possessed when he said, "My biggest thrill is when I plan something and it fails. My mind is then filled with ideas on how I can improve it." Think about that. He didn't look at failing as a setback or a defeat. He called it a thrill, something to be excited about. Imagine if you could view your own life that way. Nothing would ever be able to get you off your game. There could be a myriad of reasons why your plans didn't manifest. Your timing could be off. You might not have executed your plan the right way. Someone you were depending on might have fallen through. A market could have shifted. Hell, someone might have dropped a bomb on your factory. The bottom line is that whether you started from shit or were born with a silver spoon in your mouth, you're going to encounter resistance. Every successful person has scars from those encounters. You can see most of them. You can't see most of them. I certainly have those scars. Some of them I'm just starting to share with this world. For many years in the hood, we labeled failures as L's, short for losses. The term has become a symbol of something you don't want to have associated with you. Man, he got to take that L. What we need to do is flip the concept. Instead of worrying about holding that L, focus on learning from that L instead. Because your L's are where your greatest instructions will always be found. It rarely feels like that in the moment, but experiencing setbacks, losses, and disappointments will absolutely make you stronger in the long run. I've determined this based on my experiences and observations, and now science is even starting to back me up. A recent study published in the scientific journal Nature Communications found that people who experience failure early in their careers actually have long-term success than people who don't initially experience any setbacks. So once again, this is from 50 Cent's book, Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter. You can see what he says about his view on failure. Please don't forget to subscribe, message, and like. Thank you.